A little bit of a report we got. They really were concerned about Josh Cooper.
Oh, nice job by Brendan Flood. There's a foul in the middle. It looks like it's on Tuzla. Good offensive set there by Indian Hill with 2 offensive rebounds to put the ball back up. They worked the ball down low real well, John, just couldn't convert.
Yeah, you can see they're a little nervous. The shots weren't real close, but they're banging the boards. I think a key tonight's going to be to really take it to these guys underneath, because our big men have been the most consistent thing we've had all year.
That's for sure.
And they've got 2 big men.
Back out.
Brian Walker with a drive.
Walker. That's exactly what he did last week against Dayton Christian, down the lane for 2.
Yeah, one of the keys.
In a half-court press.
Walker's going to have to play another super game just like he did last week with 30 points.
Back out for the 3, and they drain it. That is number 15, Jamie Valentine for 3.
He's a 5'9" guard, averaging about 9 points a game. Good shooter.
Well, press report said they shoot the 3 very well. There's Brian Walker.
Ball knocked away. Good defense. Brendan Flood open.
And inside position again. Boy, I tell you, he is quick under those boards. What a great job by number 34, Ted DeBoer, to get inside position on that rebound.
Manley, he's a 6'6" senior, averaging 10 points. Got the foul on that call. Easy basket underneath.
Easy basket on the inbounds play. Brendan Flood. Indian Hill still in a meeting at half court to do a little pressing. Indian Hill falls back in a 2-3 zone.
Looks like either 2-3 or 1-2-2. Maybe a 1-2-2 with Cooper playing the point.
Nice screen to get the open 3. Long, way long.
Got away with a walk.
And a dunk. It is 5-4.
That was Mark Manley, who got the foul on the other end with a stuff. Both teams appear to be taking it inside early.
All right. Indian Hill, though, doing a good job, though. They're drawing some fouls early. This is good news for Indian Hill. Number 21, I believe that's his 2nd foul. We'll see.
But I tell you what, this team plays 9 deep, maybe 10 deep. And with the arena as hot as it is tonight, they're going to need all 9 of them. But that's going to be a real key, because Indian Hill typically only plays 7 guys. Right. And they may have to go a little deep on their bench tonight to stay with these guys if they really do a lot of substituting. Work the ball down deep again at the post.
Flood picks it up and left-handed hook, no good. Rebound off to Cooper. Nice job of hitting the offensive boards again by Indian Hill.
Tough pass to the board.
He loses the handle on the ball.
Good defensive play.
Yes, sir. Quick hands by Tuzla.
But we're getting the ball underneath. Got this 1-2-2. This defense has worked really well for us in the playoff games.
Sure has.
Got 15 wide open.
And he missed
that one.
Cooper gets the rebound. Cooper does a great job of getting the long rebound or the tip ball.
This is really interesting. They're playing a boxing one on Cooper. I think they think he's the key, but he's not the key scorer, but he's a key penetrator and assist man.
Walter Davis drives short, rebounded, DeBoer up and in.
Yes, left-handed.
Yes, sir, and another offensive rebound for Indian Hill.
We're dominating the boards early.
It's a good sign.
A lot of second opportunities so far. They didn't put the half-court press on that time, just dropped back into the zone. Very patient team, Tuslaw is.
Well, it looks like they're going to wait for the outside shot. 43 really was kind of open. Another long
number 12.
Rebound off to Brian Walker. And he runs the floor very well, and up the floor it comes.
Oh, great pass. That was goaltending.
That counts.
Yes.
That's it.
They called it.
Flood. They called it goaltending. Indian Hill leads 8-5.
Well, that's what Walker's got to do, is get out on the break and make some good heads-up plays and create the assist.
Right. It's hot tonight, and I'll tell you, if we can run these guys, I think we got a chance of running away from it. If it goes into a half-court game, Tuzla will stay right with us.
We think that Tuslaw is going to keep it a half-court game, because that's what they've done all year.
When you look at their record, when you look at their record, they don't score usually more than 60, 65 a game.
But they won 22 of them. They're 22-3 on the year. Won 13 straight at this moment.
Well, they show good patience on offense.
There's Manley, misses. Walker with a rebound.
Jump ball. Be Indian Hill's ball.
Boy, I tell you, they're only getting one shot on their offensive end, and we're getting 2 and 3 at a time thus far.
Into the game now for Indian Hill is number 12.
Grant Collingsworth.
Yes, sir. Grant has come up big for us with threes at different times during the year.
Now, if they don't know to guard him, he's going to kill them on the perimeter here, because he's been hot so far this the playoff season. Let's see if we can get him open early. Walker's open for the three.
Long three is good.
Okay.
That was at least 3 or 4 feet outside the three-point line, and that was good.
That was close to NBA range.
Indian Hill up 11-5.
You get Brian Walker.
Press again.
You get Brian Walker in the zone. He's tough to beat.
Tuslaw for another three. It's good.
Oh, that's Andy Kurtzen, number 12, their leading scorer. Oh, we're wide open coming down. Collingsworth in the drive.
Collingsworth scores. We run the floor on them and score easily. 13-8, Indian Hill. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first quarter.
Tuslaw, they were a little late getting back there, kind of lackadaisical. And the steal by Walker. And the drive.
Left-handed drive and a score, and it's 15-8.
Brian Walker is playing tonight.
I'll tell you, when he comes to play, he can dominate a game. He anticipates, he rebounds, and he does hustle. Long three is no good. Nice tip in, no good. Rebound by Brendan Flood after the tip was missed.
Indian Hill's off and running again.
Cooper up the floor.
Walker from three again.
Long three, no good.
Wow.
And there's
the board, rebound.
The board on the offensive board. Indian Hill's up 17-8. Timeout. Wow, what a run by Indian Hill. Folks, television coverage of Braves basketball is a presentation of the Indian Hill High School Video Department. The Video Department produces school-oriented programming for playback to the entire community through ICRC. For more information on the Video Department, you can call 272-4635. Well, Indian Hill, John, is running the floor on them.
Man, they're running the floor. I hope they don't get too excited. You know, this game's got a long ways to go. Don't want to use all their energy cheering right now, but they got off to a great start, 17-8. But as we said earlier, it's unusually warm at this time of year for Columbus, Ohio, and inside this gym up here, it must be 90 degrees, it feels like. So on the floor, it's got to be hot. That's
going to be a key to see how they hold up in that, because Indian Hill uses 7, 8 players. Tuslaw uses 10, so we'll see how they hold up, but it's off to a good start, and that's great, because even now, if Tuslaw puts on a run, we're still in the game or the lead.
All right, what we're doing, we have to do, we got DeBoard and Flood really rebounding well, especially on the offensive end. Brian Walker and Collingsworth are both getting in there and getting rebounds too. Right. But as long as we can have Walker and Cooper really penetrate and create an assist, and then leave Walter Davis or Collingsworth open for the open jumpers, we'll be in good shape.
Tuslaw throws the ball in, and Indian Hill is back in a 1-2-2 zone, maybe even a 3-2. More like a 1-2-2 zone. Forcing the ball at the point, forcing the point guard to pass.
Looks like Tuslaw is going to try to set up underneath here. They've got to create some easy baskets. They've been taking a lot of threes so far. There's a shot inside. Back out. Kurtzen from the three-point line misses.
And a rebound comes off to Tuslaw.
Almost a steal by Josh Cooper, ties him up. Down court.
Gets the ball out front to Collingsworth. Down and up and good.
Oh, what a play.
19-8. Indian Hill again. Josh Cooper on a real hustle play. Scramble for the ball. When it comes to being a competitor, there's none better than Josh Cooper.
That shows you what you can do on defense, Larry.
Yes, sir.
It
Quick
creates it all.
Desire.
Tuslaw still only getting three-point shots so far. Not many easy shots underneath.
No,
Manley
inside. That one
inside.
dunk, and that's it. Nice little jumper, missed, and a rebound to Brian Walker. Indian Hill pushes the floor again. They're running the floor.
Walker with the drive to the lane. He's
up. He's fouled on the way up to the basket.
No, he called palming.
Oh, that unusual call in basketball today, but it's still made. Call palming on Brian Walker. Turns the ball over, and Indian Hill leads 19-8. 19-8, minute 29 left in the first quarter. That last series, that's the first time Tuslaw's had the ball inside, except for that dunk at the start of the game. Into the game is Kevin
Welch and Walter Davis
6'7", and Walter Davis is in for Josh Cooper. So 3 of the starters are out to get a rest here at the end of the first quarter.
Good move by Harmon to rotate this team. He's got players that can play a lot of different positions.
Right.
So we got to keep them moving in and out.
This 1-2-2 still has them a little confused. Indian Hill over pursues.
Drive down the baseline underneath. Got a foul here on Walter Davis.
Walter Davis, foul on number 21, Walter Davis. That is.
And we got 43 at the line, Tom Piper, a 6'5" senior.
Walter Davis' second foul.
Well, we got 2 team fouls, and he's got both of them. Well, that was one of the few times we had a breakdown in the defense. We let the guy get baseline on his own, and then the other guy snuck in on the side.
Right.
Wide open under the basket.
First free throw is good. Second one's missed. Collinsworth on the tip rebound. Walker, point guard, bringing the ball up the floor.
Less than a minute left in the first quarter.
Indian Hill spreads the offense.
Leading by 10, 19-9.
They're still in a box and one against the point guard. Into Kevin. Well, she's
he got fouled.
He's fouled, but the ball just rolls off the rim. Almost got a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play.
It looked like Kevin was surprised. He was so wide open, he didn't know whether to shoot or take a dribble into the basket.
Right. Yeah, as he matures, I look for him next year to take one dribble and dunk that ball. Just slam it through on that type of play and get the easy three-point play. Wells shooting 2. First one's up, no good. That's another key tonight. We made 25 out of 30 free throws last Friday night, and we've got to do that again tonight. This is championship basketball. Got to make your free throws. Second one up and good. Indian Hill up 20-9. 47 seconds left. First quarter.
You can see Welch was a little nervous on that first one, settled down and knocked that second one down.
Indian Hill still in the zone, 1-2-2 zone. Tuzla unable to get the ball inside, still passing on the perimeter.
Doing a good job of nice steal by Collinsworth.
And he throws it back and saves it. 28 seconds left in the quarter. Indian Hill has the ball with a chance to go up, maybe 22-9.
Brian Walker doing the smart thing and slowing it down a little bit. Let's see if we work for the last shot. Got 17 seconds. Don't want to get called for a 5-second violation. Drives the lane.
Shoots and scores. Wow, nice job. I was almost a charge, but he pulled up and jump shot it enough. 4 seconds left. Long three by Tuzla. No good. Rebound. Out of bounds. Time over, and that's the end of the first quarter with Indian Hill up 22-9.
Great first quarter, Larry.
Wow, what a start for the Braves. Coverage of tonight's game on the Braves television network is produced and directed by Anthony DeMarco. The associate producer is Dennis Stubbs, and our remote facilities coordinator is Tim Newman. Mobile production equipment is provided by the Indian Hill High School Video Department. And all video department games are produced in association with the ICRC.
You know, one of the keys last week when we beat Dayton Christian was a play of Brian Walker. The fact that he's a good jumping 6-foot guard. Right. And all these guards for Tuslaw are in the 5'10", 5'11" range. I think what we did last week, Brian went down and posted up a few times, got some easy baskets, scored 30 points. Tonight he's already penetrating, driving in. I don't think these guards with their size can stay with Brian Walker. He's not only quick, but he can leap.
Well, that's the thing. As I mentioned earlier, he can take over a game if he puts his mind to it. And so far, Indian Hill, the big thing has been the domination on the boards. And we've not only had defensive rebounding, holding Tuzla almost always to one shot, but we've had 2 and 3 shots by doing a great job on the offensive boards also and getting some putbacks. Well, here we go for the second quarter. Indian Hill leads 22-9. On the floor for Indian Hill is DeBoard, Cooper, Davis,
Brendan Flood and
Walker. Indian Hill still in a 1-2-2 zone, forcing that point guard to pass off the ball. He rolls through. They leave him open in the corner.
This has been the key thus far. We played great defense, solid.
Right. We've
not getting away out of position.
Away from the basket. Done a great job of doing that.
Bringing their big man out now.
All right.
Kurtzen off to Manley.
That's about 10 passes so far. And
there's a steal by Cooper.
He'll take it to the hole all the way. No good.
No foul called.
Nope. He's got to just put the ball in the basket.
Oh, he got away with a little bit of walk, it looked like.
Tuzla has to bring it back out. We were lucky. They had a 4-on-2, but we're unable to convert. Again, having to pass on the perimeter, unable to work it in. Indian Hill's been able to steal that skip pass. Long three, no good, and a rebound by 21.
Hoffman.
No good. Tip, no good. Tuzla rebounds again,
Taylor
no good.
Rebound, Brendan Flood.
Wow, they got 3 shots at the basket. We were able to convert, and they couldn't.
And a fast break. DeBoard misses a layup.
No foul call. Boy, I tell you, he was bumped pretty good, but no foul.
Well, I tell you,
pretty good no call by the referee, I think. That was a matter of him not getting the ball up on the board after going underneath to try to lay up for a backside layup.
I think he was more concerned about drawing the foul than shooting a shot. Didn't concentrate. That's 2 layups we missed in a row. You can't miss many of those and expect to win a game like this.
Oh,
They're not calling any charges.
21. Nice play. He drove to the basket and laid it in. He disdained the charge and just took it to the hole. Nice play.
Well, they're letting him play, Larry. Not calling him any fouls here.
Oh, nice play by Cooper, but he's fouled on the shot. Going to the line for 2.
I think they're calling it a blocking foul and a one-shot foul, taken out of bounds underneath.
All right. Indy held these 22-11. 6:19 left in the second quarter.
Need to get a good shot off his inbounds play.
Oh, the ball is tipped. Can't do that. You got to run that play. We had a man wide open in the middle. We just didn't get the ball to him.
Yeah, it worked the first time around, but that's 3 times down the court where we've not scored here. Pass all the way across court.
Pass.
Oh, steal by Cooper.
And he takes it down and lays it up and in, and that's 24-11 Indian Hill. Indian Hill's doing a great job out front, anticipating those passes across out front on the perimeter, and they've made, 4 steals already.
They were worried about Cooper offensively. I think they ought to be worried about him more defensively because he's so quick.
Yep.
And playing on that point, he's everywhere. Oh, he walked and got away with it. Off the foot.
And an Indian Hill's ball. I'll tell you, he did walk. That was a good move to drive around the Indian Hill player and force the action on the inside.
Well, when you can move both feet, it's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But they're really trying to...
Collinsworth is in the game for Walker for Indian Hill. On the floor for Indian Hills. Cooper, Davis, Flood, Collinsworth, and DeBoard.
You can see what Tuslaw is trying to do. They're really trying to create those baseline drives and pass underneath. So they've done that just about every time down the court in the second quarter here.
Ball is kicked. Cooper telegraphing his last 2 passes. They've intercepted one and kicked the other. He's got to be more assertive with those passes.
Got away with a cross court. Downloaded the board. Oh, he misses an easy one.
Brendan Flood yourselves it.
Oh!
Puts it in and scores, and he's fouled and going to the line. Wow, what a play by Brendan Flood and Tad DeBoard. He missed the easy one, but there was Brendan Flood for the rebound and puts Indian Hill up 26-11. And
well, that's what they've done all year.
Yep.
They've done a great job on the second and third opportunities.
Right, and Brendan Flood's going to the line for 1. Chance to increase the lead from 15 to 16 with 5:17 left, second quarter.
Brendan Flood with 8 points so far. I think Brian Walker had 9 points. Brendan with 8. Scoring's been pretty well evened out with Indian Hill. That's 9.
That was good. Indian Hill 27-11. We're in the bonus also, so any foul we get at least a 1-and-1 from now on out this half.
The keys to keep playing a solid defense. Let's see if he goes baseline. There he goes. Pulls up
nice
number 21,
shot.
Hoffman.
Oh, that was close. You're going to throw the ball in. You got to have both feet in up.
Yeah, there's another mistake by Cooper, trying to create something that's not there. You're trying to push the ball up court, but you got to play smart at the same time.
Yes, sir.
You don't want to give them any opportunities.
You want to give them the chance to go on a run.
There's Kirchen, number 12 from 3. Over the basket.
Over the basket, Indian Hill ball out of bounds.
Brian Walker coming back in the game here. He got about a minute or so rest. Another good move.
Yeah, he got about 2-minute rest. Good. He's coming in for Walter Davis, which is pretty good because Walter has 2 fouls. I'll be surprised if you see Walter the rest of this half.
No, he needs to take a rest and not create any more fouls. Tuslaw is picking up the pressure defensively. Wild pass, but DeBoard picks it up, misses.
Gets a rebound and over the back foul by number 33 of Tuslaw. That is Mark Manley.
That's his second.
That's his second foul. So these fouls are starting to pay off for Indian Hill. That offensive rebounding again. We're going to the line for 1-and-1.
Manley's a 6'6" senior. He's averaging 10 points a game. He's one of their key players underneath. And number 45, Ryan Mullins, I believe, has come in for Mark Manley.
Now, I've been shooting a lot of free throws with these guys most every day at practice for milkshakes, and they've been cleaning my clock, so they better be making them here in the game because they can beat me that badly. They should be winning. That first one's good.
Like you said earlier, I mean, free throws are going to be a key to any kind of championship game, and you got to make those free throws. So
Indian Hill up by 15, now 16. Score 29-13. 4:26 left, second quarter. Tuzla up the court with the ball. Indian Hill still in a 1-2-2 zone.
Oh, steal by
Walker.
Got a 2-on-2. Holds it up. Get Collinsworth for the three.
Collinsworth.
Oh!
It's good.
That's what we need right there.
32-13. Indian Hill up by 19. 4:08 left, and Tuzla calls another timeout.
That was a great play by Brian Walker. He didn't try to force it when he had a 2-on-2. Hit the trail guy, Collinsworth, and boom, big three-pointer there. We needed that.
Right, and I still think before this night's over, Collinsworth's going to be the key to this game on hitting some threes. All right. Folks, the video department would like to extend our thanks to head coach Dale Harmon, athletic director Lindy Morrison, and her assistant Nikki McCracken for their role in producing tonight's telecast. Would also like to thank Tim Newman, Sean Perkins, Zicky Corman, Jim McGraw, and Bob Goldring for the coordination of our coverage.
Well, with 4:06 left in the second quarter, Indian Hill's up 32-13. They've come out strong on defense, strong on the boards, have shot the ball well, shot free throws well. Tuslaw looks a little confused. They can't get into their offense.
Well, we've done a good job of making them have to shoot from the perimeter and not able to use their big guys inside, and we boxed them off the boards real well, too.
Number 10, David Warner, 5'9" seniors in for
21
Tuslaw.
shoots again and hits. I tell you, 21's got a good shot.
He's our second leading scorer, Rick Hoffman, 13 points a game.
And we've kind of left him up. We've kind of left him open.
Cooper
turns it over, has the ball tipped off his leg, and it goes out of bounds. Good defensive play. Quick hands by the defender.
The key, though, is for Cooper. He's got to create assists and not turnovers. He's got to improve that ratio, and thus far he's got about 3 or 4 turnovers. We need those minimized and get those assists working.
Yes, sir. Tuzla out front again, running a player along the baseline.
They're getting nothing underneath so far.
21 shoots again and misses, and there's Walker
with a
on
rebound.
The backside and
got the man open down court.
Floor.
Collinsworth
runs, and Collinsworth scores. Indian Hill runs the floor on him again. Beats him down, 34-15, up by 19. Indian Hill, 3:14 left, second quarter.
Walker is seeing the court great tonight. He's seeing everybody open.
He is. He's made good decisions on his long passes. Tuzla unable to break that 1-2-2 zone.
Number 10.
Indian Hill goes for the steal.
Three.
Nice play.
Rebound.
I'll tell you, that was a nice rebound and play.
Ryan Mullins coming in there, and good rebound and put back.
That's the first time they've really had a chance to do it. Brian Walker down the court, quickly misses.
Cooper with a tip.
Rebound off to Tuzla.
Oh, Cooper got hurt. Sprained his ankle. Foul on the board. Cooper is really hurt.
I didn't see what happened.
He came down on somebody's ankle, and he is in pain.
Yeah,
this could be.
It could be a big blow to Indian Hill.
It looks like the top part of his foot or his ankle, but anyway, he's having a little trouble. I don't know. In football season, you remember, Larry, he had a real bad injury to his foot. I don't know if that's the same foot or not that he injured in football.
Well, my feeling is he's probably sprained his ankle. If there's a guy that can come back, it'll be him. It depends whether he just rolled it over or whether he really popped it and has a severe sprain. He's able to kind of walk off, but he can sit out the rest of this quarter, which is 2 minutes 34 seconds left, and go in at halftime.
But you don't want him to get too cold. They got to get in there and get that thing taped up and keep him moving a little bit, because it's going to get tight in a hurry.
He's hurting.
Tuslaw at the line, shooting 2. I believe this is their first trip to the foul line, Larry.
Yes, it is.
And I can't read his number. I think
one of the other players have made 1 out of 2.
Hey, you're right.
Earlier in the game. First one's good, 34-18. Indian Hill up by 16. Second one's up and good. Indian Hill by 15.
That was number 21, Rick Hoffman.
And there's a turnover. Indian Hill stepped over the line. I mentioned that earlier. They were close to stepping over the line on the throw-in.
And Dale Harmon calls a 20-second timeout. Good move.
Smart play.
We got 2:34 left in the quarter. Got a 15-point lead, 34-19. Just wants to calm them down because we've had a couple ill-fated trips down the court. And a key injury, hopefully,
we'll see. We hope
Cooper will come back.
We'll hope he can come back. We'll see. He's gone into the locker room, and I'm sure to ice that down and take a look at it and keep some pressure on it to keep it from swelling.
But I think you're right. Cooper's a tough cookie, all-state football player, has a scholarship to Furman University, so he's going to be a tough one to take out of there very long, I think.
Well, we'll see. If he can play, he'll be back.
I think Tuslaw looks like number 10. David Warner, one of their senior guards, has got an injury problem. He's over on the end of the bench getting worked on also.
Indian Hill in a 2-3 zone.
Oh, good.
Nice feed down low. Oh, good job by Tuzla.
That was one of the easiest baskets they've had all night. Maybe the only easy basket they've had all night.
Ryan Walker out front, able to take his man off the drive a little.
There's
into Brendan.
No, Tad DeBoer.
He banks it in.
Tad got great position down underneath, worked the guy, got open, and Walker made the pass.
Indian Hill by 15, 36-21, 2 minutes left, second quarter.
I like the way we're getting the ball down low, getting those easy shots.
Yes, sir. Makes it a lot easier to score. Tuzla penetrates on the drive, back out.
Almost lost the handle.
Indian Hill still keeping the ball. Keeping the ball away from their big guys underneath.
And Tuslaw is still a long way from the basket, working out of the perimeter.
15 with a long three. It's good.
Jamie Valentine hits the three. Cuts the lead to 12. Walter Davis with the drive. He slipped. Nice pass to Welch. No.
Oh, underneath. Nice play by
Welch.
Kevin Welch presented himself for the easy layup. Nice job of coming across. Indian Hill 38-24, 1:16 left, second quarter.
And what was so good about that play is Walter was in trouble. He was trapped. Welch came over and got in the open spot and got the easy bucket.
Right. Penetration, shot, no good. Long rebound, Indian Hill.
Got a 2-on-1
on the break. Off to Walter Davis, who banks it home. Nice play by Walter, not to go in and try to maybe make a charge. Just took the easy little short bank shot. 52 seconds left, 40-24 Indian Hill.
Brian Walker should have taken the ball until the defender came out on him. He passed a little early.
Long three by 15, no good. Indian Hill on the long rebound.
Rebound by Collinsworth.
Over the back of 21. He's just a better, taller player. Not so much better, just
beating him down the court again. Pass to
Flood.
No, Tad DeBoer.
Easy layup. Indian Hill up 42-24. 30 seconds left, second quarter. Indian Hill running that floor.
6 unanswered points here, Larry. Got away with a, I don't know what. They did call a foul finally.
They call a foul on 34, Tad DeBoer, a blocking foul.
I thought for a minute that they weren't going to call anything.
That is his first foul.
That's only the third team foul. So this zone is keeping us out of foul trouble, except for Walter Davis.
Into the game for Walter Davis is number 30. Smart move. Ben Katz is in, and out comes also Tad DeBoer. And
Brendan Flood back in for DeBoer.
There's
22 seconds.
Yeah, 22.4 seconds left in the second quarter. Indian Hill defending the inbounds play under their own under Tuzlaw's basket.
Ooh, Walker got away with the push.
Nice long three-point shot.
Well, I tell you, Jamie Valentine can hit those threes.
42-27. Indian Hill will hold for the last shot. 10 seconds left. Second quarter. Brian Walker out front. Long three. Up and no good. Rebound by Katz. Hits up and good by Ben Katz. And that's the end of the first half. With Indian Hill leading 44-27.
Wow.
Wow. I tell you, what a half. Indian Hill ran the floor, rebounded offensively wonderfully.
Well, what they got to do now, Larry, is come out and keep their composure and not get too excited in that locker room and quit doing the things they did to be successful.
Right.
And defense is a key so far. Defense and rebounding has been the key.
That's right. Well, folks, we'll look forward to seeing you back in a few minutes for the start of the second half. At the end of at halftime, Indian Hill 44, Tuzla 27.
He walked off, but he was genuine. I mean, I watched him when he went down.
He didn't see it go down at all. That's the worst kind of sprain in basketball. You get off somebody's foot. You want another drink?
Not right now. I got some left.
I'm going to see if I can get one without waiting too long.
Can you talk to that guy down there at all? You can't talk to him. I just wondered if we ought to, with a couple minutes before half is over, is do some stats and stuff like that. And give us some kind of
I'm not sure. I'll ask him. I'm going to go down there.
Find out what time it's going to come out.
By using the 4-1-26 of your souvenir program. Okay. I'll call him.
I've been very surprised because the first game of the year, we lost big time. I said,
Okay, we're going to come back in
a long
2 minutes
year.
on the clock, so you want to do stats?
Last game of the season, we played so-so at home. I thought, well, we'll win 1 or 2 in the tournament. And all of a sudden, they came again, learned how to play.
We're going to come back on at 2 minutes to go on the clock. And we'll,
We finished third in our league.
Yeah, third in the CHL. But we were awful in the middle of the year. We were awful in the middle of the year.
First game of the year, we lost 69-45.
Then we lost the second game.
Second game, 67-63. Settled that one. Then we won 8 in a row. Then we lost
7 in a row, and then we had a team down by 7 points with 7 seconds left and lost in double overtime. Remember that?
We lost.
Right.
We lost.
They made 7 free throws.
How they manage that?
They had a
They
guy.
called a technical foul.
Oh, wait a second. We fouled. We fouled a guy shooting a 3.
Now, the first time we fouled a guy, and then for some reason we had 6 guys on the court.
We fouled a
They called
guy.
it technical.
He's at the line for 2. And after the foul, and before he shot the free throw, he made a substitution and opened it up to the floor. We had 6 guys on the floor. They call it technical. He makes both free throws.
And 2 more.
And 2 more.
And the ball.
And the ball. And he goes to shoot a 3.
And we foul it.
And we foul, and the guy makes the 3 free throws, ties the game to 7 seconds. He got 7 points. Unbelievable. We lost 106-105.
Double OT. Next night we were up by 17 or so and lost again to Felicity. Remember?
Yeah.
That was that Friday, Saturday night in the locker room.
Well, my feeling is he ain't gonna play for this yet.
Now let's see, they're coming out on the court. Walker's coming out. See how Cooper's walking.
I'm Jim McGraw. I'm the fellow that shoots for the High School Association.
We're glad you let him come up here.
Stand by.
Stand by. You know, he's not even out there.
Yeah, he said 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, Cooper.
I know, but we don't go on for 2 minutes.
Yeah, Cooper didn't even come out.
Okay, get your headsets on. We'll be coming in at 2 minutes on the clock.
Right.
We want to sit down on the court side, though, and do it.
Not on Saturday, you won't.
Will they give us one of those gray tables down there?
Huh?
They give us a gray table down there?
I don't know. That has to be up to Bob. That's usually
Well, they got some people down there doing radio or something. I mean, these guys on the headsets, you know?
Mm-hmm. But hey, they're professionals.
Yeah, I don't know anybody.
Cooper's still not out there.
Well, he's not going to be playing then. He's,
He's not going to play. He's going to be lucky. He'll be lucky to play in 6 weeks. He probably really popped it. You know what? That'd probably be the best decision anyway. Let it go. You know what I'm saying?
well, you got to, you know.
I'm ready to go home. I've been here since 6:30 this morning. Then I'll be back for 6:30 tomorrow morning and 6:30 7 o'clock.
Wow. Do you have anybody else up here that come up here and does this?
Do you have any good games today?
You have anybody else that does the weekly, the audio?
Oh, yeah, we have quite a few of them. Okay, we're coming on with 2. We're coming on in 2 minutes.
Still no Cooper, huh? Here he comes, limping. I don't think he's going to be playing.
No.
He looks like he's shaking his head, telling.
Right, go.
Folks, we're back. This is Larry Eli with John English. 2 minutes left before the start of the third quarter. Big injury in the second quarter for Indian Hill Braves. 22, Josh Cooper sprained an ankle. Looks like he came down the side of somebody's foot and will probably not play the second half. I see him sitting on the bench in pain, unable to really walk. So Indian Hill's going to go out without him, and it's going to make it a lot tougher.
Well, that means that Walter Davis in particular has got to pick it up He can't get any more fouls early because he has 2.
Right.
And the team only has 3. And, you know, Brian Walker, Collinsworth, and Ben Katz has got to play a lot more than he's played in the regional tournament.
Right.
So they've got the ability. Now, you lose a lot with Cooper in his defensive game, but he's trying to walk around a little bit out there and run, but he looks like he's in pain.
No, he's in pain, and there's no reason. He can't really push off on the ankle. There's no reason for him to really be out there. Might as well sit down and rest it, and hopefully if Indian Hill wins, he can play Saturday.
Yeah, I think what they ought to be doing is having him sitting down with ice on it right now, and hopeful that maybe he can play Saturday. You're right. That's the best thing we can hope for. But
if you look at the scoring for this first half, Indian Hill had a real balanced attack. When I look up on the scoreboard, I see 5 players with points.
Well, Collinsworth came off the bench and scored 9.
Right.
Brian Walker has 9. Brendan Flood has 9. And Tad DeBoard has 8. So the scoring is really evened out. And that's what's been so successful for Indian Hill all year. Is we've got a lot of good players, but no superstars really.
Right. No one in foul trouble really for either team at this point. And we're looking forward to the start of this second half. There's only 22 seconds left for the start of the third quarter, and the possession arrow is Indian Hill. So they'll start with the ball. And
a 17-point lead, with 2 quarters to go to get to the state finals in the Division III.
I'll tell you, when we did that last game against Taylor, I thought, well, we'll do a couple games. We'll see a couple in the playoffs. But, my gosh, these guys have pulled it together and really played well. This is exciting. For you folks that are unable to attend a game here in Columbus, we're playing in Ohio State's Fieldhouse, St. John's Arena. Holds almost 13,500, and it's not full but close to it. It's noisy, and it's got to be 95 degrees in here.
And we got a great contingency from Indian Hill. I mean, it's
we had what, 15, 16.
We had 16 buses with about 45 people per bus, and then beyond that, I think we sold 1,300 tickets. So about half the people took the bus, and about half the people drove.
It was fun coming up here in a big caravan. So here we go. Start of the second half. Indian Hill up 17 with the ball. Looks like Indian Hill might have set up their 2-man inbounds play that they like to run.
We got Grant Collinsworth starting for Josh Cooper. And Grant, as I said, had 9 points in a limited playing time in the first half. Here he is set up for the 3. Brendan Flood out front.
Walter Davis.
Nice move. Brian Walker couldn't make the shot. Throws it back in. Tad DeBoard
comes down with the ball. Wow, quick hands underneath to Brian Walker. To Flood, who lays it in and scores. Indian Hill 46-27, up 19.
Nice passing right there by DeBoard and Walker.
Almost overpassed it.
Yeah, I thought Walker could have taken it on in.
Yep. We scored. That's all that counts. Took another 2 seconds off the clock. Indian Hill still in a 1-2-2 zone. Forcing that ball outside, keeping it out front.
21 Hoffman.
They still really haven't figured out how to attack it.
No, they're still looking for the threes.
Long three, short. Brian Walker with the rebound. Two players hit the deck, no one hurt, up and running.
Boy, I was worried that Collinsworth got tangled up. I thought he was going to hurt his ankle. Walker gets the ball knocked away, stolen.
Easy layup coming for Tuslaw.
I think that's the easiest basket. They haven't had a fast break basket all night, I don't believe.
That's their only breakaway, and really one of the few steals they've had tonight, too. It looks like they're going to press us a little, starting with a man-to-man press down the court, maybe working it into a half-court
they're going for the trap. Looks like they're going to a man-to-man, possibly. No, they're still in the zone. Nice drive by Brendan Flood. Left hand, nice bank shot.
Nice banking in. Indian Hill 50-29.
I tell you what, Brendan Flood uses his left hand better than anyone else on the team.
Excuse me, Indian Hill 48-29, up by 19. He does. And it surprises a lot of people in high school because they're not used to people who can shoot with both hands. And he does a beautiful job of it.
And he did a great job during the offseason, lifting weights and building up. He put on about 20 pounds.
Walker down the floor with the ball. Off to number 34. Tad DeBoard, who scores, and no charging foul. They haven't called that at all tonight.
Boy, they have not.
Hill up 50-29.
I think you're right. I don't think they've called a charging foul.
No, sir, and it's been awful close at times. Why didn't change the score there? Wonder if there was. There it is, 50-29. Indian Hill up by 21. 5:57 left.
Indian Hill still in that 1-2-2. They got Brian Walker playing the point now in place of Cooper.
Number 12 shoots and misses, and
rebound.
Easy rebound. Indian Hill did not block out on the backside.
Tom Piper
convert the offensive rebound up the court quickly as Collinsworth breaks the press. Back out with the ball across to Flood. And Indian Hill resets their offense.
So they've gone to a man-to-man full-time, knocked the ball away. So they've changed their defense from a box and one, which they started in, and then they went to all zone. Now they're in a straight-up man-to-man.
Right, that'll help Indian Hill, I think. Our quickness should help us. Should help us even more on the rebounding because you got them in your guarding, and well, maybe it'll help them.
Well, it should help them. I think that's one of the reasons they went to it in the zone. It's tough to box out and find a guy, and we were getting a lot of offensive rebounds. I'm sure with a man-to-man they can match up a little bit better. But I think the keys are the guards. Our guards should be able to beat them. There's one right there.
All right. Nice feed from
Walter Davis.
Walter Davis to Brian Walker. What a feed underneath. Great play.
See, I think it's tough for their guards to match up with Walker with his height and quickness.
Right. And it's hard for them to keep up with Walter Davis's quickness. I tell you, he is quick.
Oh, there's a foul on Collinsworth.
That's all right.
That's his first.
It's his first foul, and number 12 for Tuzla goes to the line. That is Andy Kurtzen.
Andy, their leading scorer at 14.7. He's a 6'2 senior.
So far, he's only hit 3 in the game. Going to the line to shoot 2. Into the game for Indian Hill is Brian Welch, and Josh Cooper is coming into the game. Now, that's a surprise. He's limping as he walks in. I'd be very surprised if he plays real effectively. Big thing is going to be how can he play on defense? How well can he slide and keep their point guard from penetrating?
Yeah, I think, I'm not sure. We'll have to see how he plays. I don't want him to get hurt any worse. And unless they really tape that baby up tight, which it looks like they have taped it.
Indian Hill up 52-32. 5:05 remaining, third quarter. Second free throw, no good, and rebound off to Kevin Wells. Brian Walker brings it up. Off to Cooper.
20-point lead. I think it's our biggest lead of the game. There's a long pass underneath the Welch. He couldn't handle it. And see, there's where you don't need that's a tough pass to make.
That is.
And you have to force that in there, and you don't really need to force it at this stage.
No, but that's the type of thing that might happen with his ankle not being good. Not being able to make the quick cut, get away, and penetrate and dish as opposed to trying to make the impossible pass. Indian Hill still in their 1-2-2 zone. Ball still being worked out on the perimeter by Tuzla. Penetration.
21 Hoffman goes underneath, doesn't get the basket.
No tip, and
the board with a big rebound. No, it's Flood.
Nice rebound by Flood.
Boy, I tell you what, they let him bang underneath. He got hammered and nothing called. Cross court to Collinsworth. Back to Walker. Tough pass. Walker penetrates. Makes a tough shot.
And he scores. Oh. Wow, up and over. What a play by
There the shots.
Brian
the coach
Walker.
says, no, great shot.
Yes, sir. Wow.
Yeah, no, he was off balance.
Up here.
Looked like he left his feet looking for a pass and had no one to pass to, and then ended up taking the shot. Fortunately, knocked it down.
Still forcing the ball wide. Long three-point shot. No good. Backside rebound. Long rebound taken by number 12 for Tuzla. Penetration dribble. Almost a steal by Indian Hill. I tell you, number 12, Andy Kurtzen's done a good job for Tuzla so far.
Yeah, number 15, Jamie Valentine's been a key scorer for him.
Yes, he has. Right now,
got 8 points.
8 points.
But they're living and dying by that three-pointer, Larry, so far. And for Indian Hill, it's very fortunate they have not been hitting a very high percentage.
Indian Hill able to make some additional substitutions, keep players fresh in the game. Back in the game is DeBoard. And also
Ben Katz is in.
Ben Katz, number 30, is also in at guard.
Katz is a good, solid player. He's a sophomore. He hadn't played a whole lot in the tournament, but
long three by number 15 is good.
There's Valentine again at 11 points for Valentine. Another three.
Indian Hill's lead, 19 points. 3.5 minutes left.
Katz underneath to Walker, posted up, loses the handle.
Out front, Tad DeBoard, free throw, length shot, no good.
That's not the shot you want there. Tuslov, fast break three.
Up for a three, and he hit it. Quick 6-point run.
2 in a row.
54-38, Indian Hill up by 16 points.
Valentine with 14. Left. That's what you want to prevent, a strong run. That's why you got to work the ball, get a good shot, and break it. Long shot by Walker.
Walker is good from the corner. Wow, he answered again.
He silenced the crowd.
My goodness, Brian Walker is playing tonight.
He's got 16 points.
Indian Hill back up by 19.
There he is.
3 by 15, no good. Rebound off to Brian Walker on the tip. He presses it up the court, down the right side. Pulls up.
Welch looks
back out front with the ball. Indian Hill back out front with the ball. Over to Katz, over to DeBoard. DeBoard.
Oh,
and
foul
a
on the
reach-in foul
baseline.
on number 21 for Tuslaw.
That's his
Rick
second.
Hoffman.
That's his second, and the first team foul in the second half.
Right. Indian Hill take the ball out of bounds under their own basket. Done a good job most of the year on the inbounds play, able to create some kind of a shot. In for Cooper is Walter Davis. Cooper limps to the bench. He put in a couple of valiant minutes, but...
well, that was good because that gives Walter a little bit of a rest, just enough to get a breather. And if we can get that out of Cooper, we'll be in good shape, I think.
Right.
Walker with an inbound pass to the board. Drive by Walter.
Penetration down underneath.
Dish is off. And a shot to foul.
Basket's good by Tad DeBoard. What a feed from Walter Davis under the basket. I tell you, unselfish play is paying off for Indian Hill. Amazing. To the line, Tad DeBoard with a chance to push it out to a 22-point lead. 2:19 left, third quarter. That's 59-38 Indian Hill.
Well, we said early on, one of the keys is for our guards to penetrate and create those openings for the big men, and so far we've done a great job at it. If we can get in that lane, we can make things happen.
Right.
Tad DeBoard on the line. He's got 12 points so far tonight.
Right.
Playing another superb game underneath the boards.
Free throws up. No good.
Off the rim. Oh, Kevin Welch knocks it away.
Wow, what a play by Kevin Welch. Ball went up, fought for the rebound, it's tapped away. Ben Katz grabs it, it's tapped out of his hands, but Indian Hill retains possession. What a play. Those are the type of big plays. Oh! And a tip to Kevin Welch for the easy two. Indian Hill 61-38.
I tell you what, Larry, when things are going right, they're going right. That thing bounced off and right into Kevin Welch's hands, wide open.
Tell you, having Kevin Welch run that baseline, have a 6'7" guy running at you.
Oh,
and he swats a shot. He swats a shot. Indian Hill,
we got a 3-on-1.
Off to the board for the easy layup. He misses. Kevin Welch chips it off to Katz, who's up, misses. Indian Hill gets the rebound. Wow, are they playing tonight?
And a foul.
And a foul on Tuslaw. Indian Hill retains possession. Boy, are they fighting for every ball.
I'll tell you what, they're tipping it until somebody grabs it, and
they will not give in.
We're just out. You know, we knew that Tuslaw had a couple big men, but it's obvious that our guys are a lot quicker.
Into the game as Brendan Flood replaces Tad DeBoard. DeBoard over for a rest, good, and a well-deserved rest. And now we got a fresh big guy can run the floor with him there. 61-38. What's that, a 23-point lead? Yes, it is. But this game's a long way from over. It's almost 10 minutes from being over.
Oh, underneath. Brendan Flood with a tough pass. And they call a foul before the shot.
On the arm. He's grabbed on the arm.
No shot. They're going to take it out underneath.
Let's see.
That's a third team foul.
That's too bad, because that would have been a chance for a three-point play.
Right. I'm not sure how you call that one. I thought he was going up, but that ref's a lot closer than I am. Minute 41 left in the third quarter, 61-38. Some kind of conversation between Welch and number 43, Tom Piper. Evidently, they're doing a little more talking than the referees would like.
Right, I think a little pushing under there, but that happens in basketball. Happens a lot in football.
And the referee's doing a good job of talking to him. Whoops, steal by Tuslaw. Throws it back in. Throws away. Kevin Welch gets hammered. Throws it away.
Unable to control the ball. Tuslaw comes up with it. Up the court, Indian Hill falls back in their zone defense.
These must be Big Ten officials, Larry.
Long three, no good, and Brendan Flood comes down with the ball. He fights for it.
Holy cow, they're fighting.
There's a jump ball. There's a jump ball. That's a way to fight for it, Indian Hill. Take no prisoners. Atta, baby. Ball belongs to Tuslaw on the jump ball.
I tell you what, I said earlier, Brendan, you know, he lifted weights all summer, put on about 25 pounds, and it showed. He fought off 3 rebounders to grab it, and then they tied him up, but they weren't going to get the ball from him.
No, sir. I tell you, that's the way to play, though. Have no regrets. So when you're done with the game, no regrets.
Well, that was good. Brendan kept his cool, didn't do any pushing or shoving, didn't get any fouls, so good play by Brendan.
And then Hill steals the ball off the inbounds play. Great play by Ben Katz. It forces the ball on a turnover. Indian Hill with the ball.
I tell you, we're getting superb defensive play from everybody that comes in, Larry.
Yes, we are. And you know, it's everybody is playing like there's no tomorrow, and I love to see that.
And at this level, there is no tomorrow. You're one loss and you're out.
Right.
Ben Katz with the drive pass to Flood.
For the easy two, and he misses the easy one. Off to the rebound, Tuslaw up the floor, and they slow it up to bring it up.
That's about as fast as I've seen him go, though.
Yes, it is. Still trying to get the ball in low.
Great.
Indian Hill steals the ball. Oh, and we end up.
Tough luck.
All right. Tough luck for Indian Hill, but that's all right. They're playing hard.
Oh, Brian Walker got hammered.
Walker's hammered
by 2 guys.
Yes, sir. He's gonna.
And he got a little bruise on his thigh. He's limping a little bit.
That's his 5th foul. That's the 5th foul on the in this half for Tucson Indian Hall. Indian Hill will have the ball out of bounds. Indian Hill up 61-40. 46 seconds left. 3rd quarter.
Ben Katz inbounding. Can't find an open guy. Throws it. Brian Walker stolen. Back to Katz. He gets fouled. No call. Walker.
Walker, good job of bringing it back out. Get it open.
Whoops, they called traveling on Flood underneath.
All right. 39.5 seconds left. 3rd quarter. Indian Hill up 21 points, 61-40. Tusla's ball in the backcourt.
I tell you what, this is a rough and tumble game, and we seem to be holding our own underneath.
Yes, sir. The last 1 minute's kind of degenerated into a pushing match as opposed to a basketball
Long
game.
three.
Long three, no good. Over the basket. Long rebound is shot and made.
And a foul.
For a 3-point play. Foul on Brendan Flood. I think that rebound surprised Brendan Flood when it went all the way over the basket without hitting anything, really an air ball.
Right, when you threw those air balls up there, it's hard to rebound. I mean, unless you are watching the guy the whole shot, you can't see where the ball's coming off, and it doesn't come off anywhere. That was almost like a good pass.
Yeah. Indian Hill up 19, and number 43, Tom Piper to the line.
He's averaging 8 points a game, but he's already got 9 tonight.
Right, it's a chance for his 10th.
6'5".
Free throw's good.
Knocks
Indian
it
Hill
down.
takes the ball out of bounds. Tuzla in a press.
Whoops.
Bring the ball
got
up.
a 3-on-1 stolen.
Steal the ball.
Didn't need that. Tuslaw trying to make a run here at the end of the 3rd quarter. Drives the lane. Gets the layup.
It's the layup.
We got plenty of time.
And cut the lead to 16 points.
Under 10 seconds. Indian Hill 61-45. Oh, what a pick. Oh, they called him. They called on Brendan Flood for pushing off on the pick.
Yes, sir. He did push off.
I think he let his hands get away from his body, but that was a collision there.
It was. He picked him. That's what's called a pick. That was a nice screen, but we don't need that. Just make the pick.
Yeah, because we were up 23.
Right.
Now it's shrunk to 16.
Right.
And they got the ball with 3.8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Right.
So they could cut it with a 3 here to 13 points. Long 3 from over half court.
Short. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, Indian Hill 61, Tuzla 45.
8 minutes to go to the state championship.
All of the video department's productions are staffed with middle and high school volunteer students. These students receive hands-on, on-the-job training on professional grade equipment that is provided in part by ICRC and the Indian Hill Boosters Association. The producers and directors would like to extend a special thanks to tonight's crew for all their hard work. Well, here we go. 8 minutes left. Possession arrow. Indian Hill will have the ball to start this 4th quarter. Tell you, it's going to take an awful big comeback for Tuzla to get back in it, but
yeah, but
the
I
way
tell
they
you
shoot
what,
the 3, it's still possible.
that was not a real good quarter for us. I'm trying to remember what the halftime score was, but we got up by 23 and then let it dissipate down to 16, which is still a healthy lead. But, you know, we got a little sloppy there at the end, made some errors, threw the ball away, got a couple
and
fouls.
We missed a couple easy short shots down the middle, too. Those are the ones we've been dumping in all game.
You don't want to get into the 4th quarter and let this game get real tight after having a big lead like this, because they'll have the momentum then. Walker penetrates, loses the ball. Collinsworth picks up. Nice pass to Welch. He misses the layup, gets a rebound, misses again.
Good. There it is again. We've missed the easy shot underneath.
Wow.
Just got to go up strong with it and put it in. Indian Hill back on defense. Tuzla in a hurry down the floor.
We got to play some defense here. We got to stop the momentum. They've scored 7 unanswered points. There's a long 3.
No. Oh, it is good.
Well,
Indian Hill up 13, 61-48.
Jamie Valentine with 17 points, leading the Mustangs in their comeback. Boy, I tell you what, they're pressing. Nice move by Tad DeBoard.
And he
jumper.
shoots and scores. All right, nice shot.
That'll calm them down.
63-48. Puts Indian Hill back on the board and back on defense. Arms up, guys.
15-point lead, 7:03 left.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they got an easy bucket.
No, they missed it. Indian Hill gets the rebound. Boy, we got lucky that they missed the easy one there. Grant Collinsworth
Thought about shooting
taking
a
a
three.
After Brian Walker for the three.
That's in and
no
out.
good. Kevin Welch is there for the easy rebound and a layup.
There was nobody on
48.
Nobody under the boards.
Wow, that's a great job by
Mustangs.
Kevin Welch. Did his job. Went to the boards.
Penetrate over to Valentine.
Another long
Another
three.
three.
And it's good.
He is warming up. He's got 20 now. I tell you what, he single-handedly brought the Mustangs back into this game.
Yes, sir. Indian Hill up by 14. Quick pass down the middle, off to the board.
Oh, he called walking after the ball was knocked out of his hand.
The ball was knocked out of his hands by one of the other players.
I can't believe it.
Wow, bad call.
The referee didn't have a good angle there. He called it from the backside. The ball was knocked out of his hand, and he went back up.
Right. Ball was tipped out of his hands. Not a right call.
Now, that's unfortunate because that was an easy layup coming up.
Yes, sir.
65-51, 6:18 left in the game. I tell you what, it's tightened up a little bit.
Yes, it has. And
Jamie
it will before the
Valentine.
end of this game. I tell you, it'll be a lot closer than it is now.
Jamie Valentine
by 14, 6:15 left, third quarter.
putting on a shooting clinic from the three-point line. He's open on the wing over there again. There it is. Another
long three, no good.
Rebound by Walker.
Kevin Walker. Indian Hill looking a little tired coming up the court there.
Tough pass
Under the
in.
basket.
He gets hammered.
Well, she is hammered on the shot. I tell you, that's one he's got to go up strong and put in. Got to make that shot.
That was actually it was a good play by Walker. A hard pass to catch though. He fired that ball underneath. Good hands by Welch to even catch the ball, but just couldn't get up strong enough to make the basket. Let's see if he can knock down these two throws.
That's the sixth foul, so we go to 1-on-1 next foul. Indian Hill only has 3 fouls this half.
Up
First
and
one
in.
is good. That away, Kevin.
One more free throw coming. 66-51. Like to keep it at this 15 points at least.
No good.
Hard.
Rebound off the 33 of Tuzlaw, and they're up the floor quickly. Indian Hill back on defense.
Yeah, good. They're 1-on-4.
33 penetrates.
Oh, I think it's going to be a foul
That's
on
a blocking foul on Kevin Welch.
Just stuck his arm out there. Didn't move his feet.
All he had to do was move over half a step, and it was a charge.
These guys can move their hands, but they don't always move those feet, you know. At this stage of the game, he's probably a little tired.
It is hard when you're tired to move those feet, but that's the discipline of basketball.
Well, that was a good move by Mark Manley. He surprised, I think, Welch, because it was a 1-on-4, and all of a sudden he's blitzing to the basket.
Yes, sir. He's at the line shooting too.
Caught him napping a little bit.
Yeah, chance to cut the lead to 13 points.
6'6" senior, averaging 10 points a game. Only scored 2 tonight, though, and missed the free throw.
Yeah, we're lucky there.
He's a third leading scorer, only has 2 points, and he's got 4 fouls, Larry.
Well, that's a big thing. Ought to be taking the ball in low on him. Get him out of the game.
I'd be working on him.
Well, hopefully the coaching staff noticed that too. That ball is up, no good.
No good. Well to the rebound.
So no harm done there, even though we had a foul while they were shooting.
Yeah, they're not hitting their free throws.
Walter Davis, well, they seem to be a little bit rattled. They've had a hard time.
Walter penetrate. Nice pass to Walker.
Walker, and it's up and good. Indian Hill 66-51.
I tell you what.
68-51. Back up by 17.
Good move by Dale Harmon. He's putting Brian Walker down low. It's his man-to-man.
And Tuzlaw scores. Nice interior passing under the basket.
Set up in the full court press. There's a tough pass to the board.
Cross to Walker. Under to Welch for the easy layup, and Indian Hill scores 68-70-53. Still maintain 5 minutes left. Fourth quarter, Indian Hill up by 17.
No problem breaking that
long
press.
three, no good. Indian Hill rebound by Brian Walker. Long pass down court to Collinsworth. Tries to the basket. He's fouled and can't get the shot off. Goes to the line for 2.
That almost came close to an intentional foul, but we're not having too much trouble with this press right now. Throwing over top of it, finding the open man underneath, the easy layup. So Walker doing a good job seeing over the press.
They have done a great job of that. And I'll tell you, that's been another thing that's been a key to this scoring a lot of points is they've scored so many in a hurry by breaking the press over the top,
right
down, it's almost like running a fast break.
And if you can convert these foul shots, because that's what you're going to be getting. They got 17 fouls, so it's 1-on-1 from here on out, and this is a 2-shot foul here. And
First
he
one's
knocked
good.
down.
I'll tell you how to make it. I shot him for a milkshake and lost.
Well, he's one of the best.
I lost a Big Mac value meal to 4-4.
Well, Grant's got 10 points coming off the bench. Missed the second one after we bragged about him.
Yeah.
There's
Well, took me
Tuslaw.
for a value meal.
Oh, good defense by Collinsworth. Shot
nice
the
job of
baseline.
sliding. Long three by 15. No good.
Valentine, no rebound.
Long rebound. Number 11, back out for another 3. Long 3, good.
Oh, that was Andy Kurtzen.
And there's a foul underneath on someone, and it looks like it's a foul on White after the shot. After the shot, there's a foul, so Indian Hill go to the line shooting 1-1.
That's 18 fouls on Tuslaw, so 2 more, and they'll be in a double bonus.
All right.
I'm not sure who they called.
Back into the game for Indian Hill is number 34, Tad DeBoard.
They called a foul on Valentine, his second.
Well, I take that back. They Tad DeBoard's at the line, so he had to be in the game. Collinsworth was in. I guess maybe Walter came back in. I can't tell who came back in.
I think Flood just came back in for Welch.
All right. First one's good by Tad DeBoard. Indian Hill pushes the lead back to 16. Has 17 points now. Second one is up and good. Indian Hill 73-56, 17-point lead, 4:40 left, fourth quarter.
Well, Larry, we're doing what you said we had to do, hitting those free throws once again.
Yes, sir. Tough shot. Oh, good backside rebound. Excellent backside rebound by Tuslaw.
Another one of those air balls, though. Tough to rebound if you're on the defense.
Yes, they are.
I'm surprised they didn't do their full court press there and let us bring the ball up. Walter Davis loses the handle. Gets
Good
it back.
job by Walter.
Tough pass, almost a steal. Looked like a foul. They're out-hustling us there.
He's on the floor.
Time up.
Calls timeout. Good job by Tuslaw. Indian Hill up by 73-58. Timeout on the court. 4:04 left, fourth quarter. Remember, fans, if you can't make it out to see your Indian Hill Braves in person, you'll still be able to catch all the action on the Braves TV network. For playback times in your area, call ICRC at 772-4272. And while you're on the phone, don't forget to get the times for other Indian Hill programming on community access cable channels.
Yeah, that was a good 20-second timeout by Tuslaw. They out-hustled Brian Walker there to get that loose ball.
They sure did. I tell you, that's the type of balls Indian Hill won all the first half, and it's been not so one-sided this second half. Tuslaw came out and played us even this second half.
Yeah, they're playing really tough defense and scrambling and going after the basketball, creating some turnovers.
Right, then man-to-man defense.
Oh, they lose the ball out.
Turnover for Indian Hill. They lose the ball out of bounds. Indian Hill's ball.
Oh, that was very fortunate. He just took his eyes off of it.
Full court press. On a full court trap on the press. Over to Brian Walker, down.
Oh, good break. Collinsworth for three.
For three. It's good. There it is.
Oh, is he having a game tonight, fans?
76-58. Indian Hill up by 18.
13 points for Collinsworth off the bench and really doing a great job substituting for Josh Cooper here.
Yes, sir. Indian Hill, good job driving the baseline. Oh, nice defense by Indian Hill. Being alert for that pass off, dish off underneath, and they steal the ball. Brian Walker up the court. Good
move by Brian to take some time off the clock. Oh, he drives
away to the basket for a layup. Easy play for Brian Walker. 78-58. Indian Hill up by 20. 3:13 left, fourth quarter. Tuslaw down the baseline, drives the basket. Blocked by Brian Walker.
Scramble for the ball underneath.
Tuslaw gets the ball and lays it in. Nice play by Tuslaw. They wanted the ball a little bit more. Seems like that Indian Hill did at that point.
Brendan Flood underneath gets fouled.
It's good, and he's fouling going to the line for the three-point play. Yes, sir.
Another good feed by Brian Walker. Drew the defense.
He's creating by causing penetration. Indian Hill up by 20. Going to the line for a free throw to make it 21. Into the game is Ben Katz. Out is Walter Davis. What a game these guys are playing tonight. Folks, I wish you were all here. And maybe you'll be here Saturday for the final, because it looks like Indian Hill could make it to the final. 2:53 left, fourth quarter. Indian Hill up 20. Shooting free throw to make it 21 points.
You know, Dale's doing a great job of substituting.
For Flood. 18 points for Tad DeBoer. 20 points for 42 Brian Walker. Balanced scoring.
Trying to work it underneath. Nice move.
Nice move. Able to work the ball underneath for the easy layup.
That was Rick Hoffman.
Indian Hill breaks the press again. Press not giving him much trouble at all. Able to go over the top of it or dribble around it. Brian Walker on the penetration. And he's grabbed on the wrist. And we'll go to the line to shoot two. That's the 10th team foul. So we'll be shooting two free throws here on out. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Indian Hill up by 19 points.
What they can do at this point, Larry, is work a little clock when they get on the offensive end. They got a 19-point lead.
Right.
Really don't need any more points. You know they're going to foul you.
Right.
So we need to run some clock, take our time, get some good shots.
Well, here we are already in the 80s. In the 80s, and there's 2.5 minutes left, fourth quarter.
Right, and this team defensively averaged holding people to 54 points a game.
Right. I'll tell you, Indian Hill has done a slick job on the boards and defensively tonight.
Walker missed them both.
Missed them both.
Can't have that.
Indian Hill, 19-point lead, 2:25 left. Fourth quarter, long three by 15, and it's
in again, out
no
again.
good, and Ben Katz rebounds.
Uh-oh, he throws it back in. A Cardinal sin.
And they miss, and off with the rebound.
Oh, he got hammered. No
At
foul.
the board, and I could hear the slap up here, and no call.
Man, that was
Wow.
a good rebound by Tad. Really fought off a couple guys. Let's see if they work their weave at all here. Run some clock. Nope. Brian Walker down the lane with the drive.
And he lays it in. Wow, what a job by Brian Walker. 1:55 left. Indian Hill up 21 points. Dale Harmon probably will clear the bench here at some point.
No foul.
No call on the foul. Wow, I can't believe that.
That's incredible. I thought that was a blocking foul there.
Yeah, Indian Hill probably run some time off the clock here.
Well, if they can spread them out like they just did, if you can get Walker and some of these guys open, they can penetrate. Tough pass by Katz, got it back, throws it up, misses a shot, gets a rebound.
Down, lays it up, no good, and he's fouled and going to the line for two. Wow, what a job of rebounding. That's it, folks. Indian Hill cannot lose this game. They are up 21 points, minute 32 left, and going to the line for 2 free throws. So we're back on Saturday for the finals, John.
And
this is great.
They're already putting the rope up on the Indian Hill side to keep those students from coming on the floor.
Yes, sir, I tell you. They can keep this intensity level. We got a good shot at doing well in the final.
And I tell you, one of the keys, even Cooper got hurt, but nonetheless, we used 8 players tonight for the most part, which in the regionals, we only used 6 and 7 players, but he used Ben Katz a lot more tonight.
Into the game for Indian Hill is Ben Hall and Brian Ford.
And now he's clearing the bench, it looks like. Omar Clemens will be coming in.
Yes, sir. I tell you, and that's well-deserved chance to play for some of the guys who haven't played as much as others and get in the game and the champion in the state tournament. Boy, that's great.
Looks like Omar will be coming in for the shooter, Ben Katz. Nope, he's coming in for Brian Walker.
Oh, what a game Brian Walker had. 22 points. I don't know how many rebounds, maybe 10 rebounds. And got to have maybe 10 assists. He might have had a triple-double tonight.
Well, we needed him to play a super game. He had to penetrate. He had to use his head. Had to show some leadership on the floor.
He did.
And he did a great job tonight. And he played some pretty good defense and got some great rebounds.
Yes, sir.
Ben Katz up.
Oh, no good. I tell you, we're looking like brick masons down here the last 3 minutes of this game.
Right, I know. We can't make a free throw all of a sudden. And we were hitting them pretty well. Here comes Clark Preston into the game.
And he takes Brendan Flood's place. Great job, Brendan. Brendan Flood leads the game. And Brendan had, I believe, 18 or 20 points. Played a great game, did a great job of rebounding. Indian Hill is going to the finals.
Ben Katz misses the second one, but a rebound.
Oh, almost.
Ford with great hustle.
And the ball goes to Indian Hill.
Good hustle by Brian Ford, number 50, just came into the game.
I tell you, he can jump. He can dunk the ball quicker and faster than anybody on the Indian Hill team, I tell you.
Well, he's got some tremendous quickness. And you're right, he can really leap. About 6'4", junior. Omar got away with a walk. Let's see if we work this ball. Ben Hall out front. They're not fouling us. I'm surprised they're not making us go to the free throw line with the substitutes.
Omar takes a shot over the middle. Bounces around. No good. Rebound comes off to Omar. Nice hustle for the ball.
Out
over to Ben Hall.
Omar with the drive.
Drives down the lane and scores! 85-62. 57 seconds left. This game is over, folks. And nice try. Foul on Indian Hill, number 50, Mr. Ford.
Jamie Valentine, that's 22 points for him. He's been...
He's a gamer, isn't he?
A third of their offense tonight.
And he's going to the line to try to convert and make it a three-point play. Indian Hill up by 21, 51.9 seconds left.
Well, one of these teams had to go out. Both, as I said earlier, were Cinderella teams. Neither one was expected to be here. Indian Hill is going to go on to the state championship at 2 o'clock on Saturday right here at St. John's Arena at Ohio State University.
And I tell you, they did play a game tonight. That first quarter and deep into the second quarter, those offensive rebounds, we converted a lot of easy baskets and pulled away.
Well, we came out from the bell and just hammered them, I think. I mean, we got out to an early lead, ran the ball.
And they were unable to solve that 1-2-2 zone. They never were able to get the ball into their big players and create the offense they needed down low.
No, they relied on the perimeter all night, and it hadn't worked for them.
Ben Katz off to Ben Hall. Penetrates off to Omar, who takes the shot. It's short. Goes out of bounds. 38.9 seconds left. Indian Hill up by 20.
Well, this is great to play a semifinal game and get everybody in the game and have a nice, comfortable lead.
Nice penetration by Tuzla. The shot is blocked. Indian Hill on the break. Hey, and Omar is going to take it all the way. And he scores. Indian Hill up by 22. 24 seconds left.
Let's not have any fouls here.
Tuzla takes a long three, and it's good by
long
number
pass.
23. Long pass, and Ford may dunk one. Oh, he's hammered under the basket, unable to get off the floor. So with 7.2 seconds left, Indian Hill up by 19 points, going to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, I think he wanted that dunk, like you said.
Yes, sir. I could see it in his eyes all the way up here with his back of his head to me.
That's great. He gets a chance to score in the state tournament here.
Yes,
Brian
sir.
Ford, number 50 at the line.
He's put in some real valuable minutes and done a great job for Indian Hill coming off the bench during the year this year. First one's up, and no good.
A little bit strong on that one. Let's see if he can settle down and make this one. Give us a 20-point lead with 7 seconds left.
Second shot is no good.
I think they called a lane violation.
Lane violation is a smart play.
Clark
Preston
Preston
coming down, trying to come down the lane.
Looked like he did a blitz play or something.
Yeah, well, sometimes that'll work. Looked like he's trying to dunk one in. I wish I could say I could get up high enough to dunk it. Long three-point shot is good for Tuzla. The final score, Indian Hill 87, Tuzla 71. Folks, we'll see you in the finals Saturday, 2 o'clock. What a game. What a game, John.
This is incredible. The Cinderella story continues for Indian Hill. They've never been this far, and they're going to the finals. A big victory tonight, 87-71.
They made it look easy. Amazing. They have really learned how to turn on the intensity level and play with enthusiasm.
Well, they're playing,
teamwork.
They're playing so well together. They're making the passes and just working together as a group so much better than they did early in the year. And this is, for a team that lost their first 2 games, went 19-6, was 3rd in their division, and here they are in the state finals of the Division III on Saturday afternoon. Well, folks, we've had a great time bringing this game to you.
Folks, the preceding copyrighted telecast has been a presentation of the Indian Hill High School Video Department in association with the ICRC for our producer-director, Anthony DeMarco, our remote facilities coordinator, Danny Dubs. And this is Larry Eli and John English saying good night from Indian Hill High School. Folks, I'm having a hard time reading this copy. Our final score tonight is Indian Hill 87, Tuzla 71. Thanks, folks.
See you on Saturday. Oh, man. It is hot up here.
Yes, it was. I'm going to go down to 5-1. Make sure we get on the bus. You got everything, John?
Yep.